Hi YouTube, it is your girl Lexi. I want to apologize in advance for the raccoon eyes, but it has been an exciting Sunday. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So tonight I am coming to you live from Vegas, and I'm actually going to talk to you about the WWE Elimination Chamber. This is going to be my first of many reviews for WWE, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe. That being said, you can hear it in the background right now. I was fortunate enough to actually be there tonight, and then I came home to watch it again because I wanted to make sure that I saw what I saw. That being said, I don't know about anybody else, but I am so disappointed with Elimination Chamber, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's start off with the pre-show. Pre-show was pretty lackluster. The pre-show fight had the Miz Taraj and whomever. That's how I felt about it. Alright, so then let's start with the main event. To be honest, I'm just going to put this out here. With the Miz Taraj, I love their shtick. I like their wannabe promos. What I don't like is their codependency. Those two wrestlers are great in their own right, and I feel like they need their own independent runs. I feel like they should be on their own. I don't feel like that they should be doing, you know, the tag team run. Okay, I digress. So let's start with the actual main event or main events. First up, Women's Elite Elimination Chamber. First one of its kind. I was underwhelmed. Good showing by Mandy. Alright showing by Sonya Deville. I feel like they cheated Mickey. And the reason why I'm going to say I feel like they cheated Mickey is because she needed a lot more time. In my opinion. Sasha and Bayley, we've been there, we've done that. A lot of us are from the NXT and beyond. So I was looking for WWE to give us something more. I'm going to be honest. I was looking for the writers to give us something more. And they just didn't. We knew that, it was there in your head right here that Sasha was going to betray Bayley. She does it every time. Not once has Bayley betrayed Sasha. That would have been something to do. Like right there. That would have been it. That would have been the wow, the pop factor that Bayley turns heel, not Sasha. How many times is Sasha going to turn heel in her career? I do agree that she is a better heel than she is a baby face. She cannot pull off the promos in a baby face. Being a heel for her makes sense, but I want to see Bayley turn heel. I really do. I can't be the only one. I am so over Hug Life. Hug Life it's G-rated. It's not even the PG-rated era. But this is just my take on things. So then, Alexa, Little Miss Bliss. When she was on SmackDown, she was a better heel. And I say this because she had the whole Harley Quinn thing going on, and she had that whole punk rock thing. Now it's kind of like I'm this goddess, but then you have Mandy, who's supposed to be the golden goddess, so who's the goddess? I would have liked to see Alexa lose the title tonight. I do. I understand the reign, and everybody's like Little Miss Bliss, and she's so great, and she'll do anything. I would have loved to have seen her lose that title tonight, and I would have loved to have seen her lose it to a heel Bayley. Like Bayley, if WWE, if you ever come across this review, and I hope you do, because I have been a fan. I am 35, so about 33 years. Seriously. That being said, this is how this match should have been written. Everything as is, but instead of Sasha pretending to pull Bayley up, it was Bayley pretending to pull Sasha up. At that very moment, she kicks Sasha in the head. Boom, Sasha hits the ground, probably gets hurt like she normally does. And Bayley takes down her hair, does this, and just melees on Alexa. Boom, 1, 2, 3, pin. Nobody would have saw it coming. Nobody would have saw it. And then they reintroduced Bayley tomorrow night in a new uniform, in a new look, new music. That would have been perfect. Okay, so let's move on. The tag team championship match. I feel like that was thrown in at the last minute. I'm pretty sure it was. Titus Worldwide. I like the fact that Titus Worldwide is getting some kind of shine, because Apollo is a really, really, really good wrestler, and so is Titus. I like the fact that they're making Dana a valet, but she really needs to get back in the women's division because she's really good, especially her old shtick from NXT when she was like, playtime is over. I miss that about Dana. I miss that. Why I didn't like the Titus Worldwide match, the match itself was pretty good, but the storyline wasn't there. And I say that because if anybody like me, again, is a true WWE fan, then you watched the Mixed Match Challenge on Tuesday, where Apollo seemingly turned on Titus at the end. So how could he turn on Titus on Tuesday and then be here on Sunday being his ace boon coon? K-pop is everything WWE, and you above all should know that. So if you started it, finish it. Okay. Woken, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. No, seriously. I'm not going to take anything away from Matt. Matt is an amazing wrestler. I know that the WWE is still trying to figure out what to do with Bray. He had that really great cult following, and then when they did that whole Sister Abigail, Randy Orton thing, they kind of buried him with that storyline, and they haven't been able to resurrect him. No pun intended. With the Woken universe, I think it's already run its course. The whole reason that Matt and Jeff came back was so we could have the original Hardy Boys back with the you know, with the theme song and the high flying acrobatics and all that good jazz. And I understand they're older, and I understand Jeff is hurt, but we need to find something else for Matt other than the broken Matt Hardy thing. Just saying. I was underwhelmed with that match. I was underwhelmed. Gosh. Okay, so we've gone through all of that. The Ronda Rousey signing. I had been reading on a lot of different websites, WrestleZone, Dirty Sheets, PW Insider. I'd been reading all of those sites, and everybody was saying Ronda's coming to fight Stephanie. They are trying to amp Stephanie up, get her more in the media, because Vince is planning on stepping down. There's even been rumors about Vince wanting to sell the company, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was like, hey dude, now if anything, Steph will buy it from him. She's not going to let him sell that. She's not going to let him sell those shares. You know, this is a family business. I think this is that push. I think they're trying to recreate the Stephanie, or I'm sorry, the BKM Vincent K. McMahon times 2.0. So I say that because it was just a lot to see that. It was cringeworthy. And then having Kurt out like he was like stoned out of his mind. I didn't like that, and I hope that Kurt voices his opinion on it and says he didn't like it either. I hope JR comes out and says it. Oh, somebody says it. Because seriously, I didn't like that. And I didn't like the setup of it. Well, you know, having Triple H, oh, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want anything special? Dun, dun, dun. Like, come on. It was a lame setup. I would have rather have seen her say, yeah, I want a special clause. I don't have to fight you ever because I don't want to waste my time. And I'm going to fight Charlotte at WrestleMania. Boom, mic drop. That would have been beautiful. Underwhelmed. She slams Triple H through a table. Oh, table broken. She slammed a man. She could be the 10th wonder of the world because she can't be the 9th. There'll never be another China. Just saying. She got, one thing I did like about Rhonda, she got in the moment, and the moment was so overwhelming for her that she was truly emotional, and she's like, I just want to earn your respect. Like, I like that. That was not a shoot. That was an actual, factual, her feelings. Great. Love it. Asuka and Nia. I have watched Asuka since the day she came into NXT, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm ready for her to lose. Just saying, she can't win forever. I'm not hating. I'm being realistic. She needs to lose, and she should have lost tonight to Nia. And I say that because Nia is one of the few people who can beat her. Actually, a lot of people could probably beat her. But Nia would have been believable right now. And Nia deserves WrestleMania. Nia has never gotten a title push. She didn't get one at NXT, and she hasn't gotten one on the main roster. I think that's wrong. I don't know if it's because of her size. I don't know if it's because of her pedigree. I don't know if it's because of her so-called backstage antics and divaistic attitude. I don't know. All I know is she deserves it. I'm here for it, and I want to see it. Just putting that out there. Main event, the Elimination Chamber. It was so drawn out. I think that the other matches ended too soon, and that was why we were a party to that. Yeah. Finn Balor has no business on the main roster. He either needs to go back to NXT, redevelop the Demon, or he needs to go to 205. He is just not believable. And as you can hear it in the background right now. So again, I was watching it to make sure that I saw what I saw when I was in person. And I paid almost $300 for those floor seats just for me to see that. And I was underwhelmed. Maybe I'm just a SmackDown girl to heart because I love SmackDown. I've never been disappointed with SmackDown. I was disappointed with this. I was disappointed. Anyway. So, the Finn Balor aspect for me is, okay, and if you have the ability to watch Finn Balor's portion where he's pretend stomping on John Cena when they're outside and he's holding on to the cage, he crawls up like Spider-Man, jumps. Crawls up, jumps. It wasn't believable. There was no thud. There was no ugh. Like, it was, he botched so many things. I'm going to talk about John Cena too. Don't get me wrong. I love John Cena. But tonight, he was so slow. And he botched so much. And when I say botched, like, it was like, I'm going to walk up to you. And I'm going to body slam you. Like, it was something like that. And I'm like, no. Fast, fast, fast. Hit, mark, hit, mark. That's what I was looking for. Not Bray, I'm so sorry. I get Bray and Elias mixed up a lot because they look similar to me and they both get on my nerves. So, Elias. I get Elias is cool on the mic and he's got that swagger. But I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like his wrestling style. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins deserved to win tonight. Just hands down. After his gauntlet match on Monday, Seth is stepping up the game, and I love it. I love it. He was clean. He worked with the best that he could do. So did Miz. Miz is so underrated, it's not even funny. Miz deserves another heavyweight title run. He does, because he has been in the game forever. He delivers on the promos. He delivers in the matches. He delivers. Braun Strowman. I know, I'm probably going to get so much hate comments, but Braun, he needs a little bit more training. He's a big guy. He's fast. He's bulky. He's Braun. But he's, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all he's got. That's all I got for Braun. Braun is he's an acquired taste. He really is. He's like sushi if you don't like sushi to me. And I love sushi, but he would be my answer to if I didn't like sushi. He's an acquired taste. He's like escargot. There we go. To me. He needs more development. I understand that people like how he's moving through the roster and he deserves a title run, but I don't believe so. I do believe the writers got that part right, but I don't believe that they got the winner right. Why does Roman keep getting pushed for WrestleMania events? I have a Roman Reigns hat. I wore it to Egypt, and believe it or not, WWE, a lot of people are Roman Reigns fans in Egypt. Just a little tidbit for you. So I bought into the hype, but I was over it. I say this because it was it is so just as I'm watching it right now, I'm listening to it, but there's no reason for Roman to have that opportunity again. Let him, I mean, the crowd is just now starting to get behind him. When I was at the Raw show last year when it came out to Vegas, because for some reason Raw only comes out here once a year, to Vegas of all places, come on. Anyway, but when I was at the Raw show last year, everybody was, there was a guy who worked for WWE, we were on the floor, and he was like, oh, do you want Roman sucks signs? And nobody took it on the floor. But I was like, no, we're Roman Reigns fans. He was like, really? And everybody was super cheering for him. There was like one small section, not in the nosebleeds, but in the section below the nosebleeds that took the signs. That was it. You probably didn't even see it on TV. That's how underwhelming it was. The word of this review is underwhelming. I digress. So people are starting now to get behind him. Let's make him that baby face. That baby face that we're all pushing for. He's never going to be Daniel Bryan. He's never going to be Heartbreak Kid. But he has the potential to get everyone behind him. Just like Cena did. The same way you guys did not push Cena on us until, you know, about 5-6 years into the game, please do that with Roman. That is my request for you. Okay, so we went through everybody. We know who won. Let's talk about real talk. The one thing I'll say about Mr. Cena, that man can shoot a promo. At the end of his segment, I was like, is he about to retire? And then I was like, wait, I thought he retired a couple of months ago. But no, he didn't. Like, literally, I was like, alright, what else? But he did a good shoot. He did a clean shoot, and I was here for it. Stephanie, underwhelmed. So sorry. Stephanie, stop being on camera, please. Pretty please, please. You and your brother. You and your brother. Anyway. So, let me know what you think. All in all, like I said, underwhelming for me. But I have high expectations. Let me know what you leave. Or let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Even if it's a comment that doesn't favor what I think, I definitely want to hear it. Please be respectful. That's all I ask. But again, this is your girl Lexi. And peace and love being. Have a great night. Bye, guys.